Hi, one question we get a lot from you is, how deep must a schwimmteich be? What's a schwimmteich? You remember? A schwimmteich is a natural swimming pool constructed according to the Teichdoctor-method. So that means without technical units and without plants.
Your channel for swimteichs. Nature in your garden and water that's alive. Enjoy watching.
As a principle, I would quote, a schwimmteich needs a minimum depth of 3 meters, that's about 10 feet, to work well. Ours is 3.5 meters deep, so that's about 11.5 feet, and this is the depth we absolutely recommend if you have the possibility to dig as deep. The only reason that you should not dig as deep could be circumstances like the groundwater level. Maybe you remember our video about Monica. If you haven't seen it, there's the link. When Monica had the excavating operator there, her construction site, the groundwater level came up at a depth of 2.7 meters. And so she was not able to dig any deeper. This can happen, then you have to live with that. The second reason that you might not reach the recommended depth could be that you have a rocky ground. If you have a very big rock that you just cannot get rid of, then you have to live with it. It could be also a rocky platform that you just cannot remove. But if you have that obstacle in your deep zone, you should, in your planned deep zone, you should try and find another spot where you can dig to the 3 meters depth. So that's 10 feet. The third reason could be a very sandy or gravelly soil. Then the sand always slides down and down into your deep zone and you cannot reach the desired depth. Then we recommend to get a construction man to find a solution for that. Mostly everything about the deep zone, the depth of the deep zone. Now let's come to the relation of the deep zone in comparison with the whole thing. As you know, it should be at least 1/3 of the whole surface should be covered by the deep zone. And 1/3 can be the shallow zone. The shallow zone you can create as desired. For example, we have a depth of 1.4 meters. That's 4.6 feet. That's very well. That's very good for adults. Nowadays, the Teichdoctor constructs mostly, instead of the last step, he creates a platform of a few square meters on a level of 1.1 meters. So that's very pleasant for children. And of course, you can have the baby zone with about 50 centimeters of depth. If you live in regions that are very hot and have a lack of rain for long periods, then you should pay a special attention to the deep zone. Why that? Just imagine this whole water body. The more cool water you have, the better for the whole system. So if you live in a hot region with little rain, then you should maybe dig a little deeper than the average, and you should maybe plan the deep zone a little wider than the other zones. And you might want to know what's the deepest schwimmteich that exists so far. We know a schwimmteich that's 6 meters deep. So that's, let's say, 6 meters, 20 feet deep. The story around it is, it's a dive master who wanted to have a swimming pool, a natural swimming pool in his garden, to scuba dive himself and also to do some courses in his own schwimmteich. And we will show a video about him and his schwimmteich in the future. So if you stay with us, you see his schwimmteich with 6 meters depth. I hope you enjoyed it and got some new information. If so, give us a thumb up. And if you want to know more, watch our videos. See you next time.